Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and today is Sunday, which means, hey, it's time for another Mailbox Cleanout from our 200 run series. Again, that's where I run 200 runs of each dungeon. We're doing it with two different realms, and we're running one with a Horde Druid, one with the Alliance Druid, and that's how they kind of shift the gear, but they are working together. The goal is gold caps, so we are actually, trading stuff off, especially with like the high value pieces if one has duplicates and the one doesn't have any. Because again, the main goal is just to hit gold cap. And we started from scratch. We started with Dire Mall East. We just added to ourselves because we only add one dungeon a week to ourselves. And this last week we added BRD. Week before that we added Dractarian Keep, and next week we'll be adding Mana Tombs, as you can see with our list right here. And again, this is not to be confused with saying, hey, we made this much gold from doing this dungeon. We're actually getting cells from the previous dungeons we ran. It's just we added 200 more runs worth of loot, and we added that dungeon's loot to our loot table as far as what we were selling that week. So again, in each one of these we've actually seen like sales from previous dungeons as well. But we're not doing bad. Last week, after we added Dractarian Keep, we made 292,831 gold. Total, we've made 1.2 million, a little over 1.2 million. So far, over a million, almost 1.1 million has been made just in transmog, and most of it's going to be transmog. I mean, it's dungeons, so it's not like you're really farming materials, but we have actually came away with a decent amount of material gold, 146,000. Good majority of that was made with our very first run of Dire Mall East, as we did Dire Mall East first because of all the materials that it gives, but we made like almost 80,000 gold in just materials that week to get us some starter gold going there. But with that, we have seen that Proudmoore has actually made the most gold for us so far. We've had some weeks where Thrall made more, Proudmoore's made more, but when Proudmoore's made more, they just made a lot more. Actually, last week, Thrall did actually make more than Proudmoore did, but again, they are still working together. So we've made 675,000 though in Proudmoore and 545,000 with Thrall. They're right there together. I have actually added this little part in here. This is our goal, 10 million gold cap, and how close we are. So we're 8.7 million away from making gold cap now. So we're getting there. We still have a bunch of dungeons to run. May even add some over here, although I kind of wanted to save this space. It depends, I guess, if it gives us enough room. But I wanted to kind of the next series I want to do a 200 run series, but kind of like a race to gold cap. I've kind of mentioned this in stream. I want to do the same thing, same list pretty much, maybe making adjustments with how we've seen how these runs have gone, but we want to be able to compare each week with the new series as we rush to do it. So it won't be like adding one dungeon each week to ourselves. We'll just be throwing them in as soon as we're finishing them. As you know, we're like 3 weeks ahead now because we're actually working on Dire Mall North right now, although we just added BRD, and we'll just be adding Mana Tombs today and throughout the week. But anyway, with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in and see what we sold this week. See if we hopefully sold some stuff from BRD, or if it's just going to be stuff from previous runs, but still. All right, let's go ahead and pull up our first bank alt. We have our low value bank alt here on Proudmoore to start it out. Oh, and real quick, guys, if you are looking for some guides to help you out with some farms, give you some information without just looking around and shopping around through YouTube for guides, you want just one spot, gaminghero.io. if you want to go check it out. It's pretty good concept. They brought a bunch of creators together to come up with some guides to hopefully help you guys out if you are interested. There are some membership guides that you would have to sign up for membership for, and if you are interested in the membership, you will save by using the code word potato. But let's go ahead and get back to it. We have let's see, our low value transmog, bank tune, Proudmoore. Let's see what we got here. So 9,453 gold, not the highest amount, but still is low value transmog. We can't I think we had a lot more last week. I can't see it anymore, but yeah, it's still not bad for low value stuff. Let's see what we got here. We did get a decent amount of sales, 8 Let's see, we sold some Ever Morn rings. Those are from the from Iron Docks, 950 gold each for 3 of them. Sold some of the books from Direball. Now we're back in Direball, so we'll be able to get some more of these, but they sold really low, only 1,000 gold each. And then we sold the Prospector's chest piece for almost 3,000, and then Ember Silk tunic for only 500 gold. But still not bad. I know a lot of you guys will probably get on me for these these books and only sell them for about 1,000 gold, but you see we still have a bunch here. We have more in the actual guild bank, or in the bank, and then we also have more coming to us, so I'm not really stressing it too much. We have a whole bunch. So yeah, let's go ahead and put that in up here and see what I gotta change the keyboard. 9,453. All right, switch it back. All right, we'll go ahead and clean this out here. All right, let's switch on over to our next one here. Yes, that'll be our high value transmog tune. Now we actually might have some decent sales in materials this week as well, because we had like the dark iron, you know, bars and all that kind of stuff. So that might help us out a little bit if we're lacking, because you know we're only getting like, you know, 2,000 to 3,000 gold in most of these dungeons with our materials, but this time it might be a little bit different. Anyway, so we got high value transmog, only 38,000. So Prowmore really not hitting on too much this week. Let's see, we sold Aboriginal loincloth. That's our highest sell too. Not bad at all. That's all the way back from Welling Caverns. 18,000 gold. Really good. I mean, it's just barely valued at over 20,000 gold now, and I believe it used to be lower than that because I used to send it to my low value bank tunes. I recently switched it because it was like 21,000 or something in value. So really not bad. Whenever you can get close to the value, it's really good. And then of course it's amazing when you get it above the value. But Dragon Flayer hatchet, 5,000 gold. I think that may have, I'm not 100% sure, but I know we had like a low value green axe when we did the loot for BRD, and I think that might be that one. So we might have actually sold that from BRD already. I could be wrong from that. Ceremonial leather loincloth, only 8,000, which is, you know, really low. Seeing that is like the biggest valued one out of Welling Caverns, but you know, it's like valued at almost 40,000 gold, or right above 40,000, and we got 8 for it. The Gold Rock Shield, that came from Iron Docks, 1,400 gold. Glowing Brightwood Staff. Okay, so that actually, I know that came from our BRD runs. That was the epic staff that we got, 5,000 gold. Now granted, it was, I think, valued way above that, but really that one, that's okay. Really, I didn't expect to get nowhere near the value for that epic. Some of these epics you kind of know, and that is kind of one of those, I don't really expect to get the value out of that one. But anyway, 38,341. Really nice sell in the Aboriginal loincloth. And the ceremonial, I'm not, you know, it's not all that great. But anyway, let's go ahead. Or actually, that Dragon Flayer hatchlet, it might not be that one, because actually that green, again, like I said, it was low values, and we're on our high value too. I got them mixed up, so maybe it's not that one. I'm not 100% sure where we got that one from then. All right, gotta change the keyboard. I just thought of that as I was looking down there. I was like, hold on, no, we're on our high value bank tune here. All right, so we'll go ahead and clean that out. All right, and let's go ahead and switch on over to our materials. And so far we've made 47,000 on Proudmoore, alone with just the transmog. Like I said, our materials may be a little bit higher to help us out a little bit here, because we're really not doing the greatest right now. If we're looking to improve upon what we got last week. Last week we're at 292,000. So not bad. Yeah, a lot better than some of our material cleanouts. 36,000 gold. Of course, it was pretty high when we actually had Iron Docks, when we did Iron Docks, because of the fact of the auction modules. But yeah, here we got the Dark Iron bars. See, we sold 56 of them here for 6,000 gold, so not bad. Another Dark Iron bar sale, 146 of them for almost 20,000 gold. Just, you know, little bit above 19,000. The black diamonds, we sold some of those. Pristine black diamonds, sold some one of those for 683 gold. Really nice for just one. And then just some lesser gems and things, you know, that we got. Blood of the Mountain, sold 8 of those for almost 9,000 gold. So yeah, that helped out too. I think we only got like 3 on the Horde tune though. But yeah, we had like 8 on our Alliance one. Again, I think also our Alliance tune actually got more of the Dark Iron. And you know, that can show, I guess, because they got more Blood of the Mountains too. They were maybe getting more nodes to actually spawn on their runs. But anyway, not bad. 36,076 gold. Add that in up here. See where that puts us so far before we switch over to Thrall. So far it's gotten us up to 83,000 gold, which is, I don't think as high as we've been in the past at this point, but still it's hopefully Thrall can shine and get us back up there. But even if we can, you know, make over 200,000 gold, it's not bad. I mean, we were increasing like each week by like 40,000 gold, so here we should have been at like 220. We just had some really good weeks here. So we've been at like 220 here, 260. So yeah, I guess we want to be at like 300 here if we want to keep going up. But then again, there is a point where it kind of levels up out, I guess, maybe sometimes, and then you just have really good weeks. so we'll just see. All right, let's go ahead and switch on over to Thrall. All right, guys. So here we are. We're now on our Horde Bank alt for Thrall. And we're starting out again with our low value transmog bank tune. So let's go ahead and take a look, see what they sold, see if they can at least do better than Proudmoore, as Proudmoore was pretty low this week. And we'll need them to help make up for it. So 32,076 gold. So yeah, that is definitely above what, you know, Proudmoore made. It's not going to close the gap too much, but you know, they only made 9,000, 32,000, way above that. Let's see what we got here. We got 19 sales, a lot of sales actually, which actually you like to see a high amount with less sales because that means you made more value per sale. But still, we'll take it. Let's see here. Sold pattern for the Deviant Scale gloves, pretty low, but one of the Welling Caverns patterns. Pattern for Black Dragon Scale shoulders. Actually, that came from BRD. It is kind of low though, only 705. But yeah, that did come from our BRD run. So we are seeing stuff from BRD on both realms. That's nice. I'm not sure where this Grave Seal came from. Only 950 gold. Aboriginal robe, 1,400 gold. Vital tunic for 2,000 gold. Now this came from Welling Caverns. This maybe Welling Caverns or maybe BFD. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Hard Corium breastplate plan. Want to say that came from Sunwell. I'm not 100% sure on that. Barbaric cloth vest. That as well either came from Welling Caverns or BFD. 4,000, almost 5,000 gold, and I think that might be a white item. I'm not 100% on that, but it could be a white item maybe. Hulking Spalders, 6,000 gold. Some of those Zingara rings, those actually came from Iron Docks. And then we got the Barbaric Cloth Robe. Again, that one's 5,000 gold. Again, that's also either BFD or Welling Caverns. Outrunners Pauldrons, 1,600 gold. And then the recipe for the Gold Thorn Tea, 1,000 gold. That's that guaranteed recipe that you get each time you run RFD. I mean, you can get one every single run. It's always there. Ritual of Mist, that is a white item. Only 982 gold, but that is a white item that both drops in Welling Caverns and BFD as well. So yeah, nice to see those white items selling. So 32,076 gold. We'll go ahead and add that in up here on our sheet. 3276. Not bad. At least got us up over 100,000 now. We'll go ahead and clean that out. All right, and now we'll switch on over to our high value bank tune. Hopefully have some exciting sales this time. I mean, 38,000. I mean, we almost made in low value transmog what we made in high value transmog on Proudmoore with Thrall. So, please have something good in here. Let's see. Pretty low. So, and that's the thing too. You can also just have bad weeks for transmog sales too. So it may just be we just had a bad week. Not that we're leveled out, not that, you know, whichever, we just maybe had a bad week. You know, people really weren't buying as much and we just weren't seeing the sales, or you're getting undercut. It could be a bunch of things. But anyway, lead band, so some rings here we sold for 225, another quartz ring 950. Schematic for the lightning edge specs, Sunwell, that's where that one came from, 11,000 gold. Schematic for the Power Hill 9000 lens, 26,000 gold, not bad for that one. Again, that's also going to be Sunwell. This one probably would have like to have gotten a little bit more. I mean, this one's probably still valued at like almost 100,000 gold, but still, I'll take 26 for it. This one may have been a little bit lower, but I still would like to have gotten more than 11,000. Dark iron booty, so that those gray boots from BRD, only 950 gold here, but then we sold them up here for a little over 2,000 gold. And then Lydia's sharpened sword breaker, so that came from Drakthar Keep. That's that blue sword. Almost 6,000 gold here for that one, so not bad. We still sold something from Drakthar as well here. So yeah, 48,797. Still did a lot better than Proudmoore did, but really not going to be. I don't think we're going to be anywhere near where we've been with our increase in sales every week. We're actually going to be kind of low this week, it seems. But I mean, it could change a lot next week, and maybe we'll, you know, make up for what we've lost here to, you know, this week. But we do still have one more bank alt to check, and that is going to be our materials for Thrall. Let's go take a look and see exactly where we are. All right, some materials. And good thing we did actually make a little bit more with materials, because it could possibly be really low this week if it wasn't for those to kind of back us up this time. So it's kind of perfect timing, I guess. All right, we made 29,207, so a little bit less with the materials. Like I said, they did, I think, get a little bit less of the, you know, nodes. As you see, we actually sold our below the mountain, but we only had 3 here, where we had 8 with Proudmoore. 3,000 gold for that. Our dark iron bars, we sold 128 for 16,000. Black diamonds, we sold those. Don't even see any of the pristine black diamonds, and we only had 1 in the alliance. Then we sold another set of dark iron bars here, 46 of them for 8,000 gold. So yeah, and then just some little gems and things that we collected along the way there. But yeah, not bad. 29,207. We'll add that into our sheet here. Okay. All right, we'll clean that out, and then we'll take a look at our sheet and see what we got here total. All right, so again, we made, for a total for the transmog, we made 128,667 gold. And then for our total for materials, not bad at all. Almost as high as when we did Dire Mall East, 65,283 gold. For the total for the week, we did almost make 200,000 though, so that's good. 193,950 gold. I know here we made over 300, and then we made almost 300 here, so we went down about 100,000 gold. But still not bad. Almost 200,000 gold. I'll definitely take it. We can't be always up there for sure, especially with only doing 2 realms. I mean, if we start throwing in more realms, we could possibly see this going up and doubling maybe. And we may still have weeks where, you know, if we sell like big ticket items, like we haven't really seen any of the really big items, you know, sell yet, which they do sometimes take a lot longer to sell. Sometimes you get lucky, they sell pretty quick, but then a lot of times they can take a while to sell those big ticket items. But when you get them, it's really nice. You know, we might even have a week that's like over 1 million gold or something, or close to it, or at least over 500,000, you know, because we had a big ticket item sell. But anyway, so compared to last week, yeah, we're about 100,000 shy of what we made. And so far for our total, since we've started doing this, we're now at 1.4 million gold. So not bad. 1,415,259 gold total. So far now in transmog, we've made 1.2 million. And with materials, we've now made 211,000, almost 212,000. So far now, Proudmoore, Proudmoore this week made 83,870 gold for us. And Thrall made us 110,080 gold for us, which now puts them still just kind of neck and neck. Proudmoore's still a little bit over, because when Proudmoore has beat Thrall sometimes, I mean, one week they're like 100,000 gold over top of what Thrall made, which would kind of been nice if Thrall would have done that this week, since, you know, Proudmoore's so low. But yeah, still, you know, when Thrall, you know, beats Proudmoore, it looks like it's only by, you know, 20, 40,000 something. It's something small, so it doesn't really close that gap too much. But yeah, they're still about 100,000, apart, with Proudmoore kind of leading. Although, like I said, it's not a competition between each other. They're kind of still, working together towards that gold cap. That now closes the gap to 8.5, almost 8.6 million we still need to earn before we hit our goal. But we'll go ahead and put our total for this week in here beside BRD. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for our clean out for week 8. Not bad. We made 193,950 gold this week. We are now at 1.4 million. So yeah, hopefully we'll see one of these weeks be up there close to 1 million gold. Eventually we'll be adding mana tombs today and throughout the week, and of course tomorrow we will actually have the loot video for mana tombs. Of course, if you guys were watching us on Twitch, which you can check the link down below to go ahead and join us on Twitch and see us do these runs live, and actually do some lax with us if you are interested. But yeah, if you were watching, Mana Tombs was not looking too great, but it's going to be some good data, even if it's not the greatest. But yeah, definitely check it out, see what we got, see if we actually got some epic patterns. Of course, if you watched on stream, you know we didn't get any during stream, but I did do some runs, like I always do, kind of off stream as well, to kind of keep it a little bit of a surprise still, plus just to get, the runs done. But yeah, definitely check that out tomorrow, see what we got, see if we got anything good. And yeah, again, if you get a chance, check out gaminghero.io for some guides and things. And if you do decide you want to sign up for the membership, just make sure you use the code word potato so that you can actually get a little bit of a discount on that membership. Anyway, guys, come by, stop by, and see us at Twitch if you want to join us for some of these runs. And make sure you also hit the like button down below if you like the video, and hit the subscribe button if you want to make sure that you catch the next clean out, and you make sure that you don't miss any of the loot videos as well. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this clean out. I hope to see you guys on the next one, and see you guys on Twitch. And you guys have a great day.